boy Jay. Rack it up, I gotta build up the bank to make me a safe house. Shake it up, she got her hands on her knees and she bringing the cake out. Smoke it up, I got some gas, some packs, I'm up in the greenhouse.
Today, what I'm gonna talk about is I'm gonna talk about some different ways to get started in real estate. So we've been here for a while. Let me know if you guys can hear me. If you, hey, Mary, do I sound okay? Give me the okay. And I'll get going. But today, what I wanted to do was we talked a lot about getting in real estate, and we want to empower people about being in real estate. And we've had so many excellent people come on over the last few weeks, every day, giving us just some great feedback on tips and strategies. So for me, I'm a big strategy person. I'm big about people just getting started. And I know that for a lot of people, it's still a lot of fear where to go. It's a lot of money. It's a lot of fear. We're always afraid of fear with real estate. And so one thing I want to do tonight is really talk about some ways to get started. I'm gonna go over maybe about 6 or 7 ways to get started on real estate, and that may be a way for you to hopefully one of these ways might be an avenue for you to get going. So for me, I'm a BRRRR strategy guy. I think I've previously explained what the BRRRR strategy is. That is buy, rehab, buy it right. Okay, you got to get a good deal when you buy. Rehab it. Most likely, if you're buying it right, the property might need some work on the property and to get it all the way up to maximum value. Then there's rehab, okay? And then once you rehab it, you gotta be good at that contracting. Mary comes on all the time and talks about, she showed a couple of her deals around rehabbing. And then it's rent it out, or it could be long-term rental or short-term rental. And then it's refinance. Get your money back. Get that money back. Get into some good long-term cheap debt so you can cash flow it even better. And then when you get your money back, you repeat. That's my strategy. But maybe that's not your strategy. Because guess what? We all have different skill sets and things like that. That's important to come up with a strategy based on you. Okay. What is your skill sets? What do you do well? How much time do you have? Okay. I've got a wife and 2 kids and the job or whatever. So my time is very limited. There's some things that I can't do from a real estate investing perspective that doesn't really make sense for me. Right. But it might make sense for you. And what I have going on, to be frank, I mean, there's some properties. Hey, Colette, there's some properties. What's up, Rodney? There's some properties that I can buy that, other people can't buy, and that's okay. But the goal in real estate is to not be looking at the next guy, just like any other thing in life, right? We don't want to keep up with the Joneses. We want to just be the Joneses, right? And the way to be the Joneses is to get started. So a couple things I'm going to start with. Hey, what's up, Roy? Appreciate the support. Hey, Erica. One of the things I want to get started with is house hacking. I love house hacking. What is house hacking, you say? House hacking is really good if you've got, if you're younger. I think most people won't think house hacking and equate that with age, but I kind of do, because if you've got a family and stuff, you don't want to be having roommates and all that kind of mess. But certain markets, LA or Austin or New York or whatever, that might be the culture. Where I'm at in Houston, people ain't really trying to rent out rooms to friends and things like that. But house hacking, the idea around house hacking is that you buy a property, okay? Maybe it's a property you can afford. Obviously, if you touched in with Brandy, you get with somebody like Brandy Sams or somebody, or my man John Jenkins on here, and you get your property. And the idea is that you can save money by renting out some rooms. So say you got a single family home and you rent out a couple of rooms to your homeboys or your homegirls or whatever your friends are. And that's a good way, or maybe not your friends, right? Somebody that might, the economy is still hurting. Maybe somebody can only afford $500 for a room. But if you got a big old house, you got a 1,500 square foot house and it's just you, I mean, do you really need that by yourself? So house hacking is really cool, where you might get a roommate.